So it's Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, and again, it's raining here in Chicago. I can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the weather. Hopefully it lightens up so I can get on the grill and barbecue today. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. What a day to start this morning. But the show must go on. So let me start my day. I hope you guys enjoy this video today.
Playtime's over. You're right. Your webs are like toys to me. Either I'm shrinking or he's growing.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Raymond Leonard's Comics, Art, and Toys. And today, but before I started, if you just new to my channel, my name is Raymond Leonard, and I am a full-time comic book artist / creator, and I do my comics full-time. I'm not with any big publisher or none of that. I do my own books. I'm my own boss, and I do this full-time. And I'm here just to share my love, my passion for comics, art, and toys, and showing and giving you guys a journey as I create my books. And hopefully this inspires you to want to create your comic book someday. So this video is really showcasing what I got going on for today. Today I have to scan these pages that I had recently penciled, send them to, email them to Ernest. Continue working on this Spectrum Mammoths page that I was really supposed to have got done Monday, but things come up and take care of some personal business, and so I'm here to to make up for that missed day that I was really supposed to get that done. Ernest has been a very long friend of mine. How we met was because I had a colorist, Virgie. She was my colorist for Gaitron. Now, I met Virgie through digital webbing. This all happened, like 2002, around that time when you still was able to be on forums and all that through the internet. So I had put out need of colorists, and Virgie stood out. I didn't even know she was a woman until we started having emails and stuff, and she was talking about gardening and all that. And that's how I found out she was a woman. Oh man, that was the most funniest moment ever. But yeah, she stays in she's a Canadian, stay out there in Canada. It's just amazing how you can meet people that's in different countries and cities, through the internet. And this is how I met my majority of my team. And Virgie was so good, man. But eventually, you know, life happens. She decided she wanted to get married and step away from coloring comics and doing other things. I was so hurt when she had to leave. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna miss you. To this day, we and her, we still talk, best of friends, you know. And so this is where Ernest came in. I put out another her looking for a comic book colorist. And so many colorists hit me up, man, in the email on Digital Webbing. Digital Webbing was the place to go to find whatever you need, from writer, artist, colorist, you name it. Digital Webbing had that platform. I miss platforms like that. Now you got platforms like that on social media, but I'm saying nothing was a better feeling just reading all those emails from different artists and stuff right smack dead on Digital Webbing. They had a great platform. Also, they had, you know, you was able to, if your art was good enough, you was able to get in those Digital Webbing present books. But I never took that opportunity to do that. I was more of just try to do my own thing and put out looking for another colorist. Sure enough, I picked the colors that I wanted. I gave them sample sheets to see how they would look. And Ernest stood out, like pop straight stood out, man. And I was like, you hard. You hard. And what's crazy, he was down on his luck. He's like, man, do you know, I was so down on my luck, man, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to feed my family. I didn't know what I was going to do. I said, God brought us together, man. We've been friends ever since. We have been friends ever since. Ernest, like I said, I give him the pages of ink because if I know I'm not going to be able to ink these pages, I would trust Ernest to ink my books, ink my pages, because Ernest gets my pencil lines right. See what I'm saying? He inks me very, very well. Like how Jim Lee, like Scott Williams is to Jim Lee. So every penciler got that one inker or three inkers that inks them well, that they're trustworthy of them inking their pencils. And that's why I don't let everybody ink my stuff. People be like, oh, let me ink your stuff. Oh, they're like, nah. You know, and I don't be trying to be funny, but I do not allow everyone to ink my work. And that happened when I did a commission for someone. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna give it to my inker to ink. And this is supposed to be for a cover of their book. And I was so happy the way how I drew that cover. And so he shows me the ink version of it, and I was pissed. I said, this is not me. I said, this is not me. That don't look like, that's not my work. Who is this guy? I was like, and that's why I said, for now, I would not trust anyone inking my stuff. I only want to really ink my pencils, like I said, in professional wise, was Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld inked me twice on his books, the Prophet Remastered 1 and Brigade Remastered 1. Excuse me. And you know, I really don't like people inking my stuff unless they really gonna match my work. But me and Ernest hit off well. Ernest he pretty much produced all my stuff from inking it and coloring it. That's how I'm able to get that 90s style look, you know what I'm saying? Because he could do that. You know, and so that's what I got to do today. Then I'm going to finish back working on this page that I should have been knocked out Monday. But like I said, when things come up, things happen like that, and you got to put it off, and you got to just jump back on it and fill in that time. So that's what I got to do right now. So let's get this going. I'm going to show you guys my scanning process. I think I did a video on this already, but I'd like to show those who don't really know, who just happens to come across this video, to show you what I do when I'm scanning these pages and to send to Ernest and using the USB. So let's get this going, y'all. So these are the pages I got to send to Ernest to get inked. Pretty much knock this stuff out. The page spread. I don't know what the other page is. It's got to be somewhere around here. Oh man, I know that page got to be around here. But yeah, these are the pages I got to send him to get inked. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do that process. Follow me to the printer. Okay, just giving you guys a look at my printer / scanner. It's an S-Pen Workforce 7610. Like you said, I love Roku. That's why I put the sticker on there. I had this bad boy for some years, man. I believe I had it for 5 years, and it gets the job done. If I need some prints printed out, emergency prints, it gets the job done. Great quality. Whatever I need, the Workforce get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's a Wi-Fi. I'm trying to look for my USB, but if I can't find my USB, no problem. What I do, I can use the Wi-Fi, press the buttons on there, send it to my email. It goes straight to my email, and magic happens. So, let's get this bad boy started up, so I can show you guys how I use this. I love when it does that. It comes on, it charges itself up. So opening this bad boy up, as you can see, oh, there go the other half of that double page spread. They're right here. So, okay, I'm already rocking and rolling. You have to make sure this stuff is even. So when you're scanning this, it gotta be even, because if you don't, it's gonna come out lopsided looking crazy. You gotta make sure it's it's even up very well before you start this. You see, I close this down. Then I go here. It says scan, fax. I can do either one of these: copy, memory device, contacts, S-Pen Connect. Because since I ain't got my USB in, I'm going to scan it. Then I can easily fax it to my phone and to the USB, or I can do it like this S-Pen Connect, which is already to that too. So you're gonna scan it. You'll hit memory. You see that when it says 200 at? You wanna make sure this is 300. So first, it says PDF, you wanna make it a TIFF. So you're gonna hit TIFF, hit this, make this 300. It says scanner 11x17, already cool. That's cool. Document type, you want that text, you want it to be photo. And you hit this button right here, boom. It said enter memory device, but it's gonna scan once I put my Wi-Fi in there, so it should be cool. So that's how I get that done and scan it to Ernest. Giving you guys a view of my junky art table of chaos. But don't get it twisted. It's all at an arm's reach. What I need. Look at Agent Solo hanging in action style on the rope. Oh man, so let's get this started. Let's go. What a day. So I prepared myself to draw this panel. I'm making sure I have the design sheets that I need right now, because there be times I do forget how my characters look. So right now I need the demi-goblins, and I know it's in this pile somewhere. And you know, I need that sheet with me so I won't forget any type of style that's on them. And here it is right here. That's what I need. Cause yo man, you getting old, you get memory loss. It happens, all right? So I'm on the drawing table, and I love looking at any thing about comics podcast. Image Comics is a great one. And like I said, I love to just keep that around me when I'm drawing. It helps me, it keeps me motivated and stuff. And it just keeps me rounded, you know, hearing other creators about their comics and stuff. So I like to keep this on as I work.
So we talked about the end of Invincible Season 4 and kind of like what it's like.
Okay, so it's like when you're working on the page, man, it's like you have like, it's kind of hard to explain it, but I already know I got like the vision in my head how the details gonna look. You know, from the shading, from it's gonna be like a silhouette on one side of the character. And when you're working on each panel, you don't want to overdo it. You want the panel to, you know, stand alone. You don't want to add too much into the panel because you also got to think where the letter's going to go, and or is it going to go on this side? You got to leave some dead space up in there. You know what I mean? So it's challenging, but I enjoy it because it's almost like you're like this movie director. You're calling the shots and how things supposed to be. You know what I mean? So that's this is how this is what I do every day. I'm being that movie director when I'm working on the page. Erasing things and stuff. Because I want to get that right scene how I want it, how I envision it. Woo, man. So I knocked out the first panel, as you guys can see. Make sure I wanted to do that for you guys to just see what I'm doing as I'm drawing these pages. And it's that I'm taking my time, putting all my passion into it. I'm not just rushing through stuff. I want to really just pour my all into this project, into this book, because it just means so much to me that I feel like if you're going to read my books, I feel you should get my 100% care. of what I'm doing. See what I'm saying? I'm not just want to just push out something, say, yeah, buy my book. I want to take my time in it. When sometimes I know I can really really be hard on myself because I feel like I'm not giving my all. And sometimes I would like start the whole page over, but I'm loving how these pages are coming out so far. And I'm excited about it. I get very excited. That's why I keep my design sheets on me to make sure I'm not making mistakes. Because usually sometimes I would do that. I would like be drawn, one of my characters, and I totally forget how I designed them. So I was like, I'm gonna make sure I have my design sheets on me this time. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. Gonna be up probably, I don't know, probably 3 o'clock. And I got 2 more panels on this page here. Then I give me some sleep, but I'm gonna give me some meat, man, because I'm hungry as hell. So I had cooked. So yes, your boy can cook. I can cook. You know what I'm saying? When I think about us Leonards, we are some chefs. My granddaddy, he owned 2 barbecue restaurants. They from the South. He's from Florida. My grandmother, she was from Mississippi. So the whole family know how to cook, man. We know how to throw down that table. So I'm gonna give me something to eat. But thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, if you haven't, share this video with someone that might inspire them. Help the channel grow. I mean, I'm at 14,795 subscribers, and we're trying to get to 15K. So we're getting there. We're growing it. We're growing this channel. Like I said, I made this channel just to showcase what do I do as a full-time artist and stuff I go through, things I do behind the scenes, just showing you guys that when you're thinking about doing something like this, be prepared, prepare yourself, and just, you have to be very disciplined, what I'm saying, when you're doing this. You got to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, and you just want to just stay on task of that, see what I'm saying? But, what a day. What a day. But that's it for today, guys. Also, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It's free. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay nothing. It's free to do it. And like I said, share this video. Let's get more eyeballs to the channel. You know what I'm saying? More eyeballs to the channel. We're going up there. So just do that, thank you if you have already. And leave a comment. Leave your comments, guys. Now, I know I might be late sometime answering the comments, so I try my best to really answer each one's comments when you guys do comments. So leave a comment, man. I'm looking for your comments and stuff. If you have any questions about Spectrum Mammoths and whatnot, Agent Solo, any one of my creations, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? I love to chat with you guys on the comments. I'm going to start doing my lives too. I might do a live Monday. I'm going to see can I squeeze that in, do a live video. If not, I might do it on a Saturday. Who knows? I might try to do one on a Saturday. I'm going to see how that go. I can't keep no promises with that. But anywho, you guys take care. Talk to you again next time. Pick up that drawing. Pick up that drum. See, I'm trying to be all artist and shit. I'm messing all up. Pick up that pencil. Get that paper. Create your idea. Make that comic book. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can happen if you just try. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can, as long as you try, you can say, I did it. I tried my best. At least I made my first book. See what I'm saying? So talk to you again next time. Keep on drawing comics. Carry on. So it's that time of day. The sun came out and the grill is cooking, baby. Got the hot links, the hot dogs, and the ribs sizzling. All on the grill, smoking, baby. Memorial Day weekend. Yes, that barbecue. Can't wait to put that sauce on here. It's gonna be so good. Y'all take care. Remember, like and subscribe. Enjoy y'all Memorial Day. Ramming them out. Take care. Woo! Look at that barbecue. It's smoking, baby.